What's going on YouTube? Corey with Junk Boss here. So in my last video you saw where I went to start on a job but was not able to finish that day. Well, it is Sunday, the day after Christmas. We are headed back to finish that job, so stay tuned to see what else we got. All right, so we are back at this job. As you can see, we got a pretty big pile here: mattress, projector TV, bunch of boxes we're going to crush down. See how much of this we can fit in the trailer, because we still got to go back here and get this pile here. But if we get a full load off of this stuff up front, we might have to come back and finish the job. I brought my weed eater just in case we do get started on this one today. As you can see, this pile's been here for a while, so it's hard to say what's living in this thing. All right, and in no time, we've got this whole pile cleared out. Everything is packed away in this trailer. We do not have room for the brush pile, so the gentleman said to just wait on it. If he wants to get rid of it at a later date, he's gonna give me a call. So we are out of here. All right, so now that we've left that job, so his son was helping him this past weekend go through everything under his carport, seeing what more they wanted to get rid of. So I was kind of unsure what all was gonna go when we showed up. Well, the stuff they found under the carport ended up being pretty much a full load in my trailer. I even broke the boxes down to help save some space. So it wasn't really any room to get that brush pile. Well, when we originally did the bid on the job, I told him the stuff that he knew at the time. I told him with the brush pile wouldn't be any more than 2 trailer loads, so I gave him the estimate price. He was okay with it. So we got there was more stuff from under the carport, leaving no room for the brush pile, which he was perfectly fine with just doing the 2 trailer loads still. If he decides he does want to get rid of that brush pile soon, he's gonna call me back. And they've still got a bunch of stuff under the carport, a bunch of old boxes and just random junk that he does need to get cleared out. They just need to go through everything. So hopefully I'll get a call back from that guy here soon when he's ready to clear out the rest of his carport, get the brush pile cleared out. But overall, we were in and out in about 25-30 minutes. So quick, easy money on both trips. And we got cash money in hand. So now we're gonna use that money to put it into that 16-foot trailer. So we have made it back home, got the trailer parked. I'm gonna leave it hooked up to the truck because I'm gonna go to landfill tomorrow, empty it out, and then go straight to Home Depot to get lumber for the other trailer. But while we got some time today, I'm actually gonna work on building a walkway to my laundry closet, which is out here. A lot of stuff I wanna do to the house, but this pile of block, I actually got this from a junk removal job. So I decided to keep those so that way I don't have to keep tracking through mud to get to the laundry closet until I can afford to do a concrete patio. So that's gonna be my project today, is finally getting this thing busted down and laid out. So I just left the landfill from dumping this second load from the job I finished up. While I was there, a gentleman named Riley, who owns Delta Junk Removal here in Mobile, Alabama, pulled up next to me and dumped. So walked over and introduced myself, kind of got to talking with him. Great guy, great truck. He did the business package through Junk Removal Authority. So he's got the dump truck that they built for him. You know, they do the website, SEO, Google Ads, all that stuff for him. And he's been excelling. And I know he hasn't been in business that long. I think he started shortly after I got started this year. And he's already crushing it. So I would say Junk Removal Authority is probably a good thing to look into if you guys can afford it. I know I wish I could right now, and I've been considering as I grow a little bit more, maybe having them take control of my SEO and website. But I originally saw an Instagram post a while back from Junk Removal Authority introducing Riley from Delta. Thought it was really cool that he was around Mobile and was wondering when I was going to bump into him. And you know, it was really cool to meet the guy. Hopefully I'll run into him again and we can network or possibly bounce jobs off of each other in the future if we need assistance. So just thought that was pretty cool. Want to let you guys know. So if you haven't checked out Junk Removal Authority on YouTube, check them out. They are very, very informative. They offer a lot of services to really get your business off the ground. And don't know that Riley has a YouTube channel, but check out his Instagram or his Facebook page. Show him some love too. When we get home, I'm going to show you guys what I picked up today. I went ahead and ran some errands before bringing the trailer to the dump. Decided to hold off on lumber for now, but I went ahead and picked up a few things for the trailer to go ahead and get it started on getting it kind of freshened up a little bit. And then the next purchase will be the lumber. So check this out. So I ran by Harbor Freight today. I know not the best quality stuff, but hey, it's affordable. Picked up this just cheap $200 electric pressure washer. Mainly just going to use this for washing my trucks and trailers. Probably going to go ahead and attempt to do my house with it. So once I get the lumber off of the trailer, I'm going to pressure wash it before I spray paint it. Then I went in and picked up some primer to cover the rusty areas. Not sure how many of these I'm going to need, but I got 3. These undercoating spray paint. So I'm gonna get all the rails underneath the wood before I put new lumber on it. Get the whole trailer spray painted, looking good as new. And once I get the new lumber, the new tires, then I'll work on advertising. So another update on this trailer. As you guys saw, I've got the pressure washer, I've got the spray paint, so that way when we get this old lumber off, we can get it all cleaned up, spray painted, looking good as new. The next step will be getting the lumber, getting the tires. But the bar that I work at on the weekends, there's a couple that comes every weekend. They've been doing so for over 20 years. They're the only people that get a table reserved for them. Great couple, love talking to them, hanging out with them. Well, the guy, Tony, is a welder. So I was talking to him about this trailer, about the side gate, how I was wanting to get it welded up. So he actually offered just to have me bring the trailer by. He would weld it up for me. And then also too, to help make these boards easier, we'll cut out a little sliver so that way we can get all the boards into it, and then he'll weld it back into place. So that way it's just a quick, easy job to get the wood back in there. So I'm gonna show you guys why I wanna get this side gate welded, because I don't plan on using the thing. And honestly, I mean, it'll just make this trailer more structurally sound if I weld it. So as you can see right here, this is the pin that holds the gate closed on the left side. When I went to look at this trailer, I pulled the gate open just to, you know, test it out, see how steep it was, all that. Well, when we went to put the gate back up, these did not line up enough for me to get the pin in there. So the guy actually had to take his jack and put it under the back corner, jack it up to straighten this out just enough for me to get the pin in so it would hold. So the reason I want to weld this is so there's no tension on this pin. I don't plan on using this gate and opening it. So I just don't want to run the risk of this pin breaking or the weight of the rest of this wall causing the trailer to sag because it's not connected all through here. And then on this right side here, this one's not really a big deal. This one did go in pretty easy. It was just mainly that left side that we were having the issue with. And as you can tell, the wood in this thing is pretty dang rotted out. So before I put this into use, like, it's almost a must that I replace this wood. And the only thing I've seen online, now I've never done this before, but I've looked up plenty of videos, and if the trailer doesn't have where you can pull bolts out of this metal on the end to remove it and lay the boards easy, I've seen where people have to put it in like front end and then put something like a cinder block or something underneath it to flex the wood down into there and then push the cinder block out so it pops into place. And that just sounds dangerous and like risking wood and money that I don't feel like doing. So Tony offered to cut out a little sliver of this little metal here. We'll get all the boards slid into place where they need to be, and then he'll just weld it back on real quick. I'll paint over it. It'll be quick, easy, good as new. So I'm gonna go over hopefully this weekend and at least get this gate welded, and then work on getting the lumber. Once I get the lumber, I'll take it back over there and we'll get this thing looking good, man. I'm so excited to get this thing up and running. And let me know in the comments, what would you guys recommend for advertising for this type of trailer? Because my other trailer, I've got the lumber for the walls, where this one's got the grate. So obviously the other trailer, I can paint my logo, do all that stuff on there. But what would you guys recommend on this? So I want to make sure everybody sees my business when I'm rolling this thing down the road. And thankfully this weekend we had a cold front come through. A little bit of rain brought some cold weather in, because over Christmas it was warm, New Year's was warm, and it didn't feel like Christmas time. But now that it's cold, I have a chance to wear my new hoodie, and I'm super happy about it. It's so comfortable. Check this out. Haulin' and Ballin', guys. How many of you know who makes this merch? If you don't know, I'm gonna tell you anyway. Whatever. Most of you guys probably follow Sonoma Strong Hauling here on YouTube. If you've never heard of them, check their channel out, Sonoma Strong Hauling. They're out of California. Matt and JoJo, awesome couple. They're married. They do this business together. They have a lot of information that they give out, a lot of good content. So be sure to go subscribe to their channel if you're not already subscribed. Check out their merch too, man. You know, this is probably my favorite hoodie now. And the best part about it is you're not repping another company.
Not that I'm against that by any means. I'm all about supporting other junk removal companies, but I can wear this to any job that I go to and it's just suitable. So you guys go check out. They've got hats, they've got hoodies, they've got shirts, tank tops, everything you guys need to wear around and be a hauler and a baller. Now, I'm going to keep you guys up to date on this 16-foot trailer as I make progress on it. And of course, as I get more junk removal jobs, I'm going to be taking you guys along for the ride. Some of you have been asking me what it's like to start a junk removal business while still working a full-time job. So in the next video, I'm going to talk a little bit more about that. And if there's anything else you guys want to know, you want me to talk about, you want to see that I haven't been filming so far, leave it in the comments so that way it helps me make better videos for you guys in the future. So until then, as Matt and JoJo say, keep hauling and balling, and I will see you guys in the next one.